For me, I'll say that when we came into this model and the sales consultant met us and took us downstairs and showed us the construction components of how the home was built, really sold me on David Weekley.
And I think, we did some of our own homework, internet research, talked to friends, talked to people in the home building industry in central Indiana, and, we got comfortable with David Weekley pretty quickly.
The model seemed very open and very clean. This particular model is the one we built. It had everything we were looking for in a house for our family's needs. We wanted a main floor master bedroom. We felt like it was important to have a main floor guest bedroom. We have parents who will come and see us and would appreciate not having to go up and down the stairs. We have 3 boys, and 2 will be away at college, but they'll still be coming home. And so we wanted them to all have their own bedroom, as well as the basement space is wonderful for them to kind of go down and just hang out with friends or whatever. The design center and our design consultant were wonderful. From the very beginning, she said to us, I'll help you as much as you need, or I'll step back and let you pick what you want. I'll advise. And she really, truly did. I had gone in with some idea of what I wanted in my new house, and she helped guide me in some places, but in other places she liked what we picked out and would tell us that. And so the feedback was wonderful, and I felt like I was getting the interior stuff, the pretty stuff that I wanted with very little. I mean, I don't think we had any blips, really? No problems. Yeah. The choices were good.
I think it had, it has the feel of a custom home without paying custom home prices. And so again, time will tell. We've lived there 24 hours, so it's hard for us to really have a lot of experience with it, but at least going into it, I think that is the feel that, we're going to have a home that we can potentially live in for a long time with all the amenities that we really wanted. Well, the insulation factor obviously speaks to energy efficiency, and the size of the home in this neighborhood and some of the other neighborhoods they build in, obviously, we're all paying a lot of money for these homes, and so one way that they help, I think, the customer is by building the most energy efficient home they can, which hopefully will save us a little bit on our utility bills, both the electric and every other piece of the puzzle along the way.
It's a very sound home. When we went through at the very beginning, when they had dug out our basement and they were just starting to frame, it just felt solid. It feels like a solid structure. We've told lots of our friends about it. They've seen the pictures from the website. I would build with them again.
Yeah, I think the communication was the unique piece, and I'm trying to think of an actual story that piques my memory, but when I would be on site, again, maybe the builder wasn't even in the neighborhood, and I would just text him, hey, I'm stopping by, you don't need to come. He would come, because he wanted to know if I had a question. If I saw something, well, why does that look like that? Well, we did it because of this. And so there was it's not one story, it's probably dozens of stories like that helped us feel comfortable with what we were doing.